ABC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, police reveal new information about the driver in a two-car crash that damaged a coffee shop. Plus, severe weather tears through the Midwest, leveling buildings with people inside. And road safety is a hot topic as kids get ready to head back to school. New information. Police believe a man responsible for a two-car crash at a coffee shop had been drinking and smoking synthetic marijuana prior to the accident. Police say the van being driven by 54-year-old Todd Tantillo ran a flashing red light and hit an SUV with 6 people inside. The SUV was pushed into Mother Fool's Coffee House on Williamson Street and ended up completely inside the heavily damaged business. No one suffered life-threatening injuries. The sun is finally out after a day full of clouds and rain. Let's check in with meteorologist AJ Waterman to see if we can expect some more sunny skies for the rest of the week. Hey, AJ.
Hey, Meredith, and yes, we can expect more sunshine, but we do have a chance of more clouds this afternoon and even a shower or two possible points south of Madison, it looks like right now. That could change as we head into this afternoon, but right now in Madison, plenty of sunshine out there. Temperatures into the mid to upper 70s right now, dew point 61, so it is on the cooler side of things compared to where we were yesterday and also drier. Most temperatures hovering around 75 degrees, dew points in the 60s, but have been dropping into the 50s. They'll continue to go down as we head over the next 24 hours or so. On Sky Tracker, not looking at much right now. There's clouds over us, but what's interesting is this big area of precipitation down here towards Iowa. We'll see how far north it goes. It looks like it could make it to us, and we'll talk more about that system coming up in just about 10 minutes. Meredith?
Thanks, AJ. Cleanup is underway in the Midwest where a series of tornadoes caused substantial damage. Buildings were lifted off their foundations in Ohio. Parts of Indiana also hit hard. NBC's Tammy Leitner is surveying the damage in Kokomo, just north of Indianapolis.
Mother Nature's wrath caught on cell phone video in Indiana.
Oh my gosh, Starbucks just got blown over.
In the town of Kokomo, a tornado taking down a Starbucks with customers still inside.
My son is there.
We don't know. They're trying to get in the building.
I'm sorry, it's my son.
And then relief.
Everybody got out okay.
It's like 3 or 4 of us worked together and got the doors off, got them out.
Oh, God.
8 tornadoes confirmed in the state. The intense storm system bringing loud cracks of thunder and spawning massive funnel clouds that left behind a twisted path of devastation.
Glad you're all right. Okay?
George Penna took shelter in his bathroom as his home collapsed around him.
I said, dear Lord, if it's going to be my last one, make it quick and make it not very painful.
He made it out unharmed, but his neighborhood is nearly destroyed.
Just thankful my kids weren't here.
Late Wednesday, Indiana Governor and Republican vice presidential nominee Mike Pence left the campaign trail and headed home.
We'll be here as long as we need to be.
This morning, a familiar heartbreak. A community again picking up the pieces.
That was Tammy Leitner reporting. About 22,000 people are still without power, and state officials confirmed at least 3 tornadoes did touch down. Today, the Kokomo campus of Indiana University is closed because of power loss. And part of Iowa also saw severe storms that caused massive flooding in the area. This video is from Winneshiek County, where rushing water swept away vehicles and this RV. At least one person was killed when his car was swept away by fast-moving water. Multiple roads in Winneshiek County have been closed or washed out due to flooding. Happening today, a man accused in a homicide outside a Capital Petro market in May will be in court for his arraignment. 28-year-old Courtney Moore is accused of shooting and killing Elijah Washington III at the gas station on Rimrock Road. Moore is the brother of 30-year-old Martez Moore, who was killed outside O'Grady's pub on Madison's west side in April. Also in court today, one of 5 men accused of having sex with the same underage girl in Greene County. 24-year-old William Viney is having a plea hearing. He's facing felony charges along with 4 others. In 2014, a 14-year-old girl in Belleville sent explicit images to each of them and told them her age. She then allegedly had sex with them at different times from 2014 to 2015. In our Decision 2016 coverage, Donald Trump held a large campaign rally in Jackson, Mississippi, and unveiled 3 tests that his immigration policy must pass. This comes after a week of confusion over a possible softening of his hardline stance on deportation. Trump suggested that rival Hillary Clinton's immigration policies failed to meet the same criteria.
First, it must improve jobs and wages for United States citizens. Second, it must improve the safety and security for United States citizens. Third, it must improve the quality of life for U.S. citizens.
Trump is expected to meet with members of Hispanic and African American groups today at Trump Tower and later travels to Manchester, New Hampshire for a campaign rally. This while Hillary Clinton is taking a few days off from the campaign trail to attend fundraising events in California. Her husband, Bill Clinton, is in Atlanta today also fundraising. With recent controversy surrounding foreign and domestic contributions to the Clinton Foundation, the former president was asked about his thoughts on the subject. Clinton said that he is proud of the work that his foundation has accomplished, and the criticisms against his wife are just part of the election season. In our continuing coverage, whether students walk, bike, bus, or even carpool to school, they have to get there somehow. And that's why the Wisconsin Bike Federation is advocating for safety out on the roads during this back-to-school season. The Wisconsin Bike Fed is a statewide, member-driven nonprofit whose goal is to make streets safer while encouraging more people to walk and bike. And as the new school year approaches, the South Central Regional Director has a simple message he wants to make clear.
Our messaging is for people driving to be attentive when they're bringing their kids to school, to respect the speed limit, to give themselves plenty of time, and to contribute to a culture of respect and safer roads, really.
Barnes says more and more students are biking and walking in greater numbers. On average, students who walk and bike to school are less likely to have poor attendance records. Coming up on NBC 15 News at 11, Whoops & Co. is here with toy ideas for young ones who aren't heading back to school. Plus, the death toll is rising after a horrific earthquake shook parts of Italy.
You're watching NBC 15 News with Christine Belfort, Amy Flugsoft, and meteorologist AJ Waterman.
At Pet World, we want your pet to feel on top of the world. Get $3 off 28-pound bags and $3 off 14-pound bags of Earthborn Holistic Grain-Free Dog and Cat Food. Pet World Warehouse Outlet, all your pet needs. When you get here, stick around.
The best sales are around the holidays, so the Brothers Maine is having a big holiday blowout. You'll find big savings in our expanded showrooms now with our largest appliance selection ever. And we've just cut prices on all the top brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, and dishwashers, they're all on sale now. With 12 months of 0% interest, you could even be eligible for package rebates up to $1,500. Don't miss the big deals and big savings during our big holiday blowout sale now at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
If there's no Roto with Rooter, then it's not Roto-Rooter.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Trust your feet to Morgan's Shoes.
Finn Comfort shoes are handmade from the purest of natural products, leather-lined, expertly crafted, and hand-sewn with great care to ensure a first-class finish that Finn Comfort is known for. And with 35 professional shoe fitters and 7 Podorthas on staff, you can rest assured that Morgan Shoes will properly fit you in the best Finn Comfort shoe for your lifestyle.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
At Pet World, we know you cherish your pet's unconditional love, and that's why this month you'll get $3 off 28-pound grain-free all life stages Pro Pack dog food. Pet World Warehouse Outlet, all your pet needs. It'll be worth your while.
It's back to school season for many children, but what about the ones that aren't quite old enough yet? Well, Missy Stein is here with us today from Whoops & Company to show us a few ideas to keep those young ones busy while the big brother or sister head back to school.
Yes,
Welcome.
yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah, so my kids now, this is the first year they were both in school, but they were such good buddies, and especially throughout summer, that when one went away, the other one was kind of,
what do I do
What
now?
do I do?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun for a day or two, but after that,
Yeah.
so, and that, the younger kids, you want to challenge all kids, but the younger ones are developing so fast, and you just want to make sure that you're still keeping up with their development and pushing them a little bit. So I brought some things that, some of them might be good for older, which is great, but they're kind of real basic steps. Yeah, so everybody loves puzzles. I think chunky or real simple, easy to hold puzzles, everybody is kind of familiar with, and they're great. Whether it be alphabet where you're working on the letters, but this one is a new one that's out, and it's kind of like a step up from a chunky puzzle, but a step down from a jigsaw puzzle. So it's really good starter puzzle where they have to actually make something together rather than just putting them in the right spot. So something like this is good for the beginners.
Great for motor skills too.
Exactly. And then down along the front we have, which you were saying, oh, I remember just painting, like painting on the sidewalk, and so these are actually dry erase. They're meant to be placemats, but you can just use a wax crayon, just something to sit, and kind of like their first worksheets. Like we all remember writing the alphabet and doing numbers on worksheets over and over and over again. But these I love because you can just use a paper towel, wipe them off, and they get to start over again.
Nice.
And they're two-sided, so the front side is easier, and on the back side it doesn't give you the starters or those to trace, which is nice for those as well. And then this one is one that my child surprised me because the intention is that it would be for a little bit older.
Right.
But when he was younger, like 3, he loved this.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's great. It's good wooden blocks. They're different shapes. It's called pattern play, and it comes with cards. And the idea is that you flip a card and have to recreate the item. And what's cool about
I'm guessing that's maybe supposed to be like a dog or some type of animal.
Yeah. But what I really loved about these is that they're numbered. And so beginner is 1 up to, I think there's 48. And so the easier ones were the ones for the younger kids. And then as he got used to it, and this older sibling could come in and build their own. And then, when they need a break, they just kind of created their own designs, which was just fine.
Yeah. So much fun.
And this one also a good kind of creative play. Something that's just a little different, good, like you said, fine motor skills. They're little magnets, and so they're just creating designs and patterns with the little magnets. Something that great for in the car when you're waiting in the pickup line at school or anywhere to kind of keep them busy. Yeah.
Very cute. And what is this memory
So
game?
this one I love because there's no loose pieces.
Yes, we love that.
Yeah. So the only thing that comes out is the cards that slide out. So there's different themes. But the idea that they can play memory by themselves and trying to find the matches. And literally, you flip 2, and if you've got the match, perfect. If not, you go back to the beginning and flip 2 more.
Very fun. Love that. Well, thank you so much, Missy. And for anyone at home who might want to grab some of these, where can they do that?
Yeah, so we're at Whoops & Company on the corner of Midville and Tokay in Sequoia Commons.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
NBC 15 News is brought to you by Sassy Cow Creamery. From our family directly to yours.
Buy one, get one half off at Shoe Carnival, a surprises store.
I worked years to get my Medicare.
Don't know where I'd be without it.
So when I heard about con artists committing Medicare fraud,
it made me so mad. I wanted to give them the old 1-2.
1, never give your Medicare number to get a free offer or gift.
2, always check your Medicare statements for errors.
These crooks think we're clueless. They don't have a clue.
It's your Medicare. Protect it. See more ways to fight fraud at medicare.gov/fraud.
I'm Russ Feingold, and I approve this message.
Listen to Senator Johnson on student loans.
Yeah, it's just kind of free money. Young people don't really necessarily understand finance.
What Senator Johnson doesn't understand is more than 800,000 Wisconsinites have student loans, but he wants to eliminate federal student loans and keep interest rates high.
It's just kind of free money.
With Senator Johnson, opportunity for middle-class kids would disappear. Ron Johnson's not for students, not for Wisconsin.
When you care about what you're building and you want it built just so, you want the best materials, the best advice, so start with Spawn and Rose.
Check out CertainTeed shingles, offering textures, colors, and styles that you demand. With a limited lifetime transferable warranty, CertainTeed stands above the rest.
Better materials, better advice, builds better homes. Building your dreams since 1904. Spawn and Rose.
Show them what you got at the Shoe Carnival Back to School sale. Get the hottest Adidas styles for $59.98 and cool Roxy kicks starting at $34.98. Plus, buy one, get one half off, even on sale prices. Shop Shoe Carnival today. Shoe Carnival, a surprise in store.
Around the world, Italian authorities say that the death toll from yesterday's earthquake in central Italy has now risen to 241, and rescue workers are working tirelessly to find more survivors. They worked overnight to pull people out, but mostly found bodies. They're going through the rubble by hand, trying to match the bodies they found with the possessions here to more easily identify them. And they're working amid hundreds of aftershocks, with one this morning that brought down fragile buildings. At least 14 people are dead and dozens more wounded after gunmen stormed the American University of Afghanistan in Kabul yesterday. NBC's Kelly Kobiega reports.
Students barricading themselves in classrooms, some desperately calling family members.
She was just worrying and crying, and she was telling me that, please pray for me, because maybe this is my last time that I talk to you.
Two attackers firing at will. The target, the sprawling American University in Kabul. A car bomb. Then two men with grenades and guns stormed in.
We didn't feel good and safe, so therefore we jumped from the second floor.
Afghan forces responded. U.S. forces were there to advise.
The security situation inside of Afghanistan is still one that is concerning.
This morning in Kabul, more than 100 students trapped inside for hours were finally freed. Police say the two gunmen were killed.
No claim of responsibility just yet. It could have been either the Taliban or ISIS. 18 people were hospitalized. At least 3 of them are still in the hospital in serious condition. And for now, the university is closed. Kelly Kobiega, NBC News, London.
This is your Weather Authority forecast.
And after seeing another day of rain yesterday, which we probably don't need anymore, we're well above average at this point for end of the month, running at a pretty substantial surplus. But today we have another chance potentially of rain this afternoon. Doesn't look as likely, maybe just some light sprinkles, but we will get high temperatures, likely up to around average. So it will be on the cooler side of things, at least cooler than yesterday, where we topped out 84 degrees. We'll be at 79 this afternoon. Winds right now out of the north to northwest, actually west to northwest, continuing to usher in a drier and cooler air mass. They're light, about 6 miles an hour, so it's not coming in that fast, at least drier air. It's slowly coming in. You can see the dew points have been slowly coming down. Yesterday they were in the upper 60s, now down to the low 60s in Madison, and still some humidity down towards the southeast of us. But looking at temperatures, hovering right around 75 degrees, 76 in Madison right now, Lone Rock as well, 73 down towards Monroe. There is some clouds down to the southwest of us. You see lots of cooler air down there. Also to the northwest, the cool and dry September-like air mass trying to slide southward. It's going to take some time for that cooler air mass to make it to us. But towards the southwest, where those clouds are, there actually are some showers down here. This area of showers is moving in our direction, although it will take some time to get to us, and there's a lot of dry air in front of it. I do think that some of this rain may make it into southern Wisconsin, at least extreme southern Wisconsin, near the Illinois-Wisconsin border, and that's about all we'll see out of that rain. I think most of us will just see clouds, at least Madison points northward. Here on Skycast, you can see some of that rain sprinkling in, maybe just clipping the Madison area, and then it'll be out of here by the evening. But I think around 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock, there is a chance of this rain coming in. And then by the time we get toward this weekend, on Saturday, we'll see a couple chances of rain, one in the morning with this warm front, and then another chance will come in later on towards the evening with that cold front as a warm and humid air mass spills in. But the good thing is that'll be out of here for Sunday, so it looks like all the rain will be concentrated just one day this weekend, which is a good thing. Temperatures this afternoon up to 79 degrees, northwest winds 5 to 10. We'll see showers potentially south, maybe even into the Madison area, just briefly. Won't be a complete washout today, and I think most locations may just see a sprinkler or two. By the time we get towards this weekend, the next chance of rain comes in, about a 20% chance during the afternoon on during the evening, overnight, Friday into Saturday, and then by the time we get to Saturday, basically the whole day we'll have a chance. It looks like those will be concentrated towards the morning, and then another chance to the afternoon. And then by the time we get to Sunday, the good thing is all that rain concentrates to Saturday, so the second half of the weekend looks good. And then by the time we get to next week, we got rid of that heat a couple weeks ago. Now it's coming back. It looks like we'll end the month of August a little bit on the warmer side of things.
All right. That'll be great for anyone with Labor Day plans.
Yes, and anyone who wants the summer weather to stick around just a little bit longer. Looks like we have maybe one more week.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, AJ. Coming up next on NBC 15 News at 11, a highly contagious disease for wild animals can also be found in your household pets. We'll tell you more next.
Here's Moms correspondent Pam Tauser with today's Mom's Minute.
Hi, we're in the kitchen with Liz Keplinger, blogger at Inspired by the Seasons, and today we're making oatmeal.
Yes, this is called overnight oatmeal.
Overnight oatmeal, okay.
Really simple to do. The night before, you put the oatmeal in, then yogurt.
Yogurt, okay.
Yeah, and then you can use Greek or this is regular yogurt. I use vanilla to add just a little bit of sweetness. Then you got your cocoa powder.
Cocoa
yeah,
makes it
you gotta get that
wrong.
chocolatey thing. Top that off with the milk.
All right.
Stir it together and cover it up. Stick it in the refrigerator overnight.
Really?
And comes out looking like this.
It becomes oatmeal, and it's chocolate oatmeal. What could be better?
Really similar to the texture of chocolate pudding. Just a little not quite as smooth.
Right. Kids love it, and grown-ups too. It's good for you.
Oh, definitely.
Great idea, and it would even be a good after-school snack.
Fantastic. Yep,
All
perfect
right,
for that.
where can we find the recipe?
InspiredByTheSeasons.com.
Awesome. Thank you. For more great ideas, check out momseveryday.com.
The NBC 15 Weather Authority is brought to you by the YMCA of Dane County, nurturing the potential of youth and strengthening our community every day.
Problem water.
I'm on it.
Dude, don't do it yourself.
No?
No. Leave it to the experts. With a Culligan Whole House Water Softening System, you get better water and service you can actually count on.
Hey, Culligan man. Hey. Oh, this is great.
$1 window siding and door installation, 102 Pine Street.
Let's go, guys.
It's Feldco to the rescue with $1 installation on all windows, siding, and doors. Plus no money down and no interest until 2018. It's Feldco's biggest sale of the year.
That's $1.
$1 installation on all windows, siding, and doors.
Hurry, $1 installation ends Labor Day. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
The Child Emotion Lab invites your family for child development research. Receive up to $40 per study. Let your child be part of scientific discovery. To learn more, call now, 608-890-2525.
What makes Sassy Cow Milk the best? The people, the cows, the freshness. Milk so fresh, it's like you're here. Sassy Cow Creamery. Fresh, local, RBGH free.
I didn't really have much time to think. I was thrown over the car, landed on my right side of my body, and broke my clavicle and my ankle. Based on my injuries, there was no chance of going back to work anytime soon. When we decided to get a lawyer, we'd contacted a family friend who was a lawyer, and he referred us to Habush, Habush, and Rotier. They were respectful, they were upfront, they were honest. My lawyer, he supported me, he had my back, and I got what I deserved.
Leave it to the experts. With a Culligan Whole House Water Softening System, you get better water and service you can actually count on.
Hey, Culligan man. Hey. Oh, this is great.
I know.
Save salt, energy, and water with a $39.95 water softener. Check and sanitize on any brand.
Dogs are known to be man's best friend, but many don't know that there's a contagious viral disease that could put them at risk. Brittany Glazer has more.
These particular puppies, they never had green ocular discharge, which is pretty typical for distemper virus. They mainly just had the neurologic, kind of some GI signs. They also had intestinal parasites, so they were treated for them, but when they developed the neurologic signs, that was a red flag at that point.
Dr. Houston says a veterinary lab confirmed the samples from the suspected cases as canine distemper. She says the staff isolated all dogs that may have been exposed to the diseased animals to prevent further infection.
So we've kind of gotten everybody that was exposed out of that area, and we've isolated them into exposed groups. And those will be the ones that are monitored. We disinfected everything so that we could still have a safe place to bring in new dogs to the shelter.
It could be another couple of weeks to see if the virus has run its course.
It's about 2 weeks between exposure up to they can develop signs. We should know if they're going to develop signs in 2 weeks.
The viral disease does not affect humans or domestic cats. Dr. Houston says all dogs are vaccinated when they arrive. They also give extra booster vaccinations, something dog owners need to make sure they stay on top of with their pets.
If the vaccine history is questionable, call your vet. We love to answer questions for you. We have the medical history. We can tell you what your animal's risks are.
Puppies and dogs most often become infected through airborne exposure to the virus from another infected dog or wild animal. Raccoons are common culprits in the wild. Coming up after the break, we'll have a final check of your forecast.
NBC 15 News is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz.
The roads were horrible. So much ice.
Ice. Your dad's mowing the lawn in his underwear.
Uh-oh, better get Mako. Whether dealing with insurance or paying for repairs yourself, Mako can help. Mako, America's body shop.
This is the guy who controls the cinnamon dial for cinnamon toasters. One day he cranked the dial from some to even more cinnamon. Was it too much? Oh no. More cinnamon means more cinnamon taste in every bite of Multi-Meal cinnamon toasters. Good work, guy.
Coming this week to American Freight, 2 rooms of furniture for only $498. 7-piece living rooms that include a sofa, love, coffee table, 2 end tables, and 2 designer lamps, plus a 5-piece dining group. All 12 pieces, only $498 complete. Mix and match and create your own custom package. Come to the loading docks this weekend only at American Freight in Madison at the corner of North Stoughton Road and Kinsman Boulevard. Phone 242-9999.
Wisconsin Athletics has teamed up with Subway Sandwich Shops for another delicious season of home football game ticket giveaways. Head in today for the Bucky Meal, complete with a Badgers Collector's Cup and a chance to win 2 tickets to a home game, only at Subway.
The roads were horrible. So much ice.
Ice. Your dad's mowing the lawn in his underwear.
Uh-oh, better get Mako. Whether dealing with insurance or paying for repairs yourself, Mako can help. Mako, America's body shop.
September 22nd, we're taking the hit comedy Superstore and adding the new comedy The Good Place to make Thursday night super good.
You're so welcome.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Why can't I say fork?
You can't curse here.
That's bullshit.
Thursday night! Oh, it's super good. Super good.
Super good.
I don't waste my time with anger. Oh, super good!
Super Good Thursday, September 22nd on NBC.
It's super good.
All right, so we're dry and nice outside right now, but there could be
just
some
wait.
clouds and rain coming this afternoon, especially south of Madison. I think points north of Madison will luck out on this and probably not see much, just a couple clouds. But by the time we get towards Friday night, so tomorrow night, we could be seeing some showers and storms come through from the south of us to the north overnight, and then another chance from west to east as we head into Saturday afternoon. So basically all of Saturday is about a 70% chance, but it won't be a complete washout all day. We'll have a brief break in between. And then by the time we get to Sunday, that's when we'll get some drier weather in here, and that'll last through Monday, and then more storm chances as we get into Tuesday.
All right, so at least half the weekend will be looking good.
Yes, half the weekend.
All right, thanks, AJ. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 4.